Hey there, folks. Santee appears on the Ghost Raiders here. I'm here at Harker's Borderland. It's been a long time since I've been here, but you know what? We got mail. Santee, could we see you dressing the part for Shopkeepers? Sarsaparilla Joe. Wait a minute, Joe. Don't you already know how to dress like a shopkeeper?
Telegram for you, Santee.
Oh, thanks a lot, JC. I appreciate it. Don't you think the other people should know how also? Sarsaparilla Joe. Yeah, let's do it. In about every Western movie or TV show, there is that one character we are sure to see.
Stay outside.
Besides the horse.
Despite the recent advances in medical science,
Not the town drunk. No, not the sexy dame who gets shot with an arrow. The shopkeeper. Didn't you read the title of the episode?
No, I didn't.
The man or woman who ran the mercantile in a frontier town had a difficult but potentially lucrative job. Early in the period, merchandise wasn't all that easy to get with any regularity, so selling out of about everything would not have been that uncommon. In 1869, the Transcontinental Railroad sped up the settling of the frontier. Now you could get goods from either coast much quicker, unless you were on a steamboat in Sweden.
Sweden.
When product arrived, the shopkeepers had to unload it, stock it, and display it, as well as sell it. Everything from tools to clothes to food items were available in these general stores. Dry goods like flour and sugar could be weighed depending on the customer's needs, and that can get a bit messy. That is one reason you see the iconic apron on these folks. Also, they were frequently sweeping the ever-present dirt and dust tracked in from the streets. Keeping your clothes clean was a battle, and the apron certainly helped. Apron design hasn't changed much in the last 150 years, and they aren't hard to find.
Get off the shed! Get off the shed!
No, not those. In the keeping clean department, remember that there was likely a wood-burning stove in these establishments. Dealing with the soot was a sure way to dirty your shirts. Sleeve garters that would pull your cuffs up could be worn, but not very useful in the soot scenario. Would you like a moistened towelette? Frequently, I see sleeve stockings on folks playing shop clerks. These are cotton sheaths that slip over your cuffs and shirt sleeves secured by elastic. You would also see these on newspapermen because they deal with ink. As far as the clothes, a vest, shirt, and tie would be more than fine, since that was the Victorian standard for men. Wearing a derby or Homburg type of hat would also work, but keep in mind, if you're indoors, it's not necessary to wear a hat. Shoes, like a Congress style, would be preferred. There really would be no reason a store clerk would need tall boots like the cowboys wore. For the women, it was a little more tricky. Wearing a bustle, corset, and layers of petticoats all day while on your feet may seem uncomfortable, but remember, that was the norm. Shopkeepers were salespeople after all, and it would behoove them to represent the fashions of the time. I asked costume designer Jenna Miller for her input, and she said they would have worn fashionable and appealing clothing, but still somewhat simple and practical for their profession. A stylish but sleek and not frilly day dress would have been appropriate attire for a shopkeeper. There was inventory that needed to be accounted for, so the owner might be seen marking down how many of each item was sold and for how much. Therefore, a pencil would be a good item to keep on you. If you want to go armed, then I would stash away a pocket pistol. The Colt 1877 Lightning, with a shortened barrel, was actually nicknamed the Shopkeeper's Special. To answer your next question, yes, stores got robbed then. More than banks, actually. We'll talk more about that in a later episode. For now, enjoy putting together this wardrobe. I've included links below for online shops that have clothing and accessories to complete your look. Studying photos of the time gives us a great idea on how townspeople dressed, so I urge you to do some research on your own. Well, folks, that's it for another episode. Thanks for watching. And as always, please like, share, and subscribe. And we'll see you on down the trail. I'm going to go watch a movie. Don't you already...
Telegram for Santee.
Oh, thank you. Appreciate it, JC. Don't you already... Oh, I screwed it up.